Alright, good evening and thanks for joining today. I hope we've been learning a lot from our classes and I hope you learned well yesterday. Yesterday we looked at something very important in graphic designing and we explained the 6 principles of graphics. I'm sure we remember all this. So this is our Pixellab outline. This is how it is when you open it. So you have everything here. You have everything, you can see it. So we'll be looking at the tools in Pixellab. When you understand these tools, some of them are similar to the ones in Photoshop. So let's look at it. So what I usually do first, what I usually do first is to delete this new text that is here. And I delete it from here. This delete key up here. So delete. So it's gone. So I start with what I want to work with. So you can see there are some backgrounds here. You can just click on. So I start with this one. So I can just click on this one. So you see different backgrounds are here. But then remember I told you how to get your own background. And then you should just download an HD background from your for online, and we saw different ways you can download it. We looked at different websites. There's unsplash.com, there's pixels.com. So you can use all those backgrounds to download the HD wallpaper that you can use for design. So let's look at how these tools function. The first thing up here is this plus sign here, this one up here, and you can see if you want to add new text and other things, pictures from gallery, shapes, stickers, current date, or you want to draw. That is what that one is for. The next one, of course, is save. So if you want to save as project that is, you can come back to it later and then use it. Or you want to save as image, that's if you want to export it and you're done with your designs. Then for this one, share, of course. If you want to share, it's still, if you want to save, you want to share to any social media account, or you still want to save as that. So this one is just like quotes to add, so you can see. Then this one, option, you can use as you want to use image from gallery. You want to make it a full screen to exit. You want to use image from camera, you want to snap, you want to export, that's to save. You want to change image size. You want to change image size to different ones. You want profile picture, thumbnails, Facebook cover, Twitter. So as that, or you want to type in your own size, you can just do it here. So you have to know the size of what you're working with. Back to that place, tutorials, remove ads, all this one. So that's just that. So now let's do some things. Let's still look at some of these things. Yeah, that's this place. Text, to add new text. So let me add a new text now. So you can see this place here is to rotate. And when you click on this edit, is to write your text. So let's say I want to work on welcome to today's class. So you can see it's not straight, and then it will stress me if I rotate it like this. So I can actually get it like this. Or you see this place I'm scrolling, that's where you can edit this text very well. You can just, so that's where you can edit this text very well. Let's look at the various ways you can edit this text. From here, edit, that's to change the write up. Then delete, copy, that's to duplicate it to front, to bring it to the front, that's in case if there's something else there, or to back. Then positioning, this one is if I want to move it, so I can move it if I want to go faster. That 6 is the recommended one for you. Go to that 6. I'll put following. So welcome to today's class. I remember I told you about color, so don't use a weird color, please. welcome to today's class. I click OK. Then other things here, text size. If I want to work on the text size too, you can see it, right? This minus out to reduce it, then this plus to increase it. So let me make it 30. Okay. So I can use my positioning to shift it to central. Then this place, if you look up here, this box stuff is like grid lines. Is this for measuring? Remember I talked to you about white space yesterday. So when I usually start my design, I use it to know where to place my letters, so I can move this thing in between this place now. So you see I'm trying to centralize it. So I can move it here, then select how I want, so I can just come down. Most times I do count, so I bring it up here, then I count how many times I'm coming down. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So 8. That means if I'm to come down here, if I'm to go up, I have to maintain that center. I'll also move up 8 times. But then make it 10 to make it, so it will be a round figure 9 10. Okay, so I can let go of it. Also take this one here, this one beside it, this one. This is like your tab. You'll see it in Photoshop. That's where you see your tab. In case if I want to remove it, so it won't show again, use it. If I want to lock it, I can lock it so that nothing, like I can't edit it, so it will just be there. I hope you understand. So back to our text. Now let me add another text. So I click on another text, bring it here. We'll work on the center later. Then move here. So let's edit it. I can double click it. So welcome to this class. And then I'm writing the capital letter graphics. Okay. So I'm going to make the size big. So I'll make it 100 and then move it. Is it in the center? Let's check from here. So this is our line. So let me put it somewhere like this so as to make it okay. Cool. That's cool. So I can decide to change the color. When you go here, color. So when I click on this color. Now color, this one is just to change the normal color. That's to change different color. I hope you're following. So I can decide to just change color. So colors I can use. Now this is like a color wheel. I mentioned it yesterday. This is like a color wheel. These two colors, like now from here to here, are opposite colors. They complement themselves very well. These colors too. So take note of that. But though this color wheel is not complete, I will just use it. Let me use this yellow. So I'm using a lighter color. But if I want to use gradient, this is gradient. You should have seen something like this where there'll be two colors. So I can decide to change the gradient color. That is like use this color. So I can use, now when using gradients, don't use gradient colors that are weird. So I can use something like this. So you see what I'm doing. It was actually dark here, so it's coming. Okay. So that's one of the things to note. One of the things to note here. So I can just add my gradients. Then also when you continue, this relative positioning is to, you want to bring it down. Maybe, yeah, down, that kind of thing. Up you're following. So up, down. That's it. So this one is to help you balance it very well when it comes to centralizing it. So let me go up. Remember I counted 10 from here. I moved 10 times. That's in case I want to do something now here, but there's only time to use it for now. So okay. So let us move. So I want it to be centralized very well. Okay, I think it's cool like this. Then back to this place, I can lock it. So that's that. So these are some of the things to do. I remember I'm just showing you how to use it for now. It's left for you to be creative on. I'm bringing a new text. Then okay, let me still on this text. There's still some things you can do here. The size, I've showed the size. Now let's look at padding. That's to create my space where I can write my text, so it won't exceed that particular line. I hope you're following. So it won't exceed that particular line. Then color, texture too. I need to have a particular texture on my phone, so there's no texture. Then we'll talk of opacity. Opacity, like using how visible it is. I reduce the opacity like this and increase it. Are we following? Okay, that's opacity. Then rotate. I want to rotate it. So based on the angle, so I'm going back to angle 0. So angle 0 is just a straight line for our math and layer of mathematics. Then maxing. Nope. Sorry. Yeah, cancel. And then style. If you want to italicize it, underline it, bold it. So all those things are things you should do. I'm not going to do a particular design. I'm not going to do a particular design for you, but I'll give you one of my designs, and then you guys are going to try to recreate it. Though you might not use it exactly, you might not do the same thing exactly, but just try to do something on your own. Get your own background, but try to do something like that. I won't give you a tough design, don't worry. Then curve, to curve it. See, something like this. So just work on it. Like when you practice more, you see that there are many things to it. Background too, to add like stroke. We call it stroke in. Okay, this is more like adding a background to it. There's not like stroke. Stroke is a little bit different from it, but this one is having a background to it. So let me disable it. Then also align, to put it in center. Remember I taught you about alignment yesterday. Left alignment, center alignment, or right alignment. So you want everything to be centralized, or you want them to go left or go right. Spacing to and other things. So this is stroke. Let me show you. Stroke is just like having an outline around it. We've seen it. So this is how stroke works. Then inner shadow. Take note of all these things. We would still do them when we work with our laptop. Inner shadow, perspective, and that. So we want to drop shadow. That is to have 3D shadow. So that has then reflection and everything. So take note of it. We'll still work more on this, and we'll still talk more of it. Thank you. So I will give you what to work on, and then you work on it. Also, another thing I want to explain more is adding picture. Let's say I want to add image from gallery. So come here. Sorry. I want to add image from my gallery. So these are pictures. These are designs someone sent to me. Someone from this group actually did designs. So I want to add an image now. So I can decide to add image. So this is, let me go to my gallery. Okay. So let me use my picture. Now I'm trying to ask me to crop it. Now this is actually, now you see it as background. For me to bring out only this image, I have to remove the background. And doing it here might be a little bit tough, so I'll show you guys easy way to remove background. Though for laptop you have to use different tools. For those of us that go to laptop, we use our lasso tool and other things. But let me show you how to do it here with phone. So you can just go to, so you on your data and go to Chrome. So on your data and go to Chrome. Oh, voila. So you enter this website, remove.bg. Enter. What is this one? So remove.bg to remove background images. So I will upload image. So I'm to select an image. Oh my goodness. To get my power bank. So let me browse image. So I open how to do this thing, maybe to upload file from here. So let me get the main picture. Oh my goodness. Where's the screenshot? Let me get the main picture. See our president, our wonderful president. Ew. Don't go use president. Okay. So let's see if it's going to remove the background. So you can see, if you move the background, you moved everything. So I can just download it and use the image. So this picture doesn't have a background. But the one I was trying to use initially is this. So browse. Gallery go. Screenshot. Okay, this is it. Uploading, okay, quick. So it's removing the background. I've not seen results asking me to rate. Oh my goodness. So this is easy. Well, for those that when we start using laptop, you discover some of you will have to drop using laptop to edit, and then you start using this one. But this is why I don't fancy this one, is because it will reduce the quality. So I've downloaded it. I like closing my tabs. So I can just come here. I like switching off my data too, to avoid stories that touch. Okay. So select. So let me move this one. So I can just come here and delete it. Click on it back and say we'll add from gallery. This is it already. So ask me to crop. Let me just crop off the ups more. Okay. So you see no background. Can try to make it bigger. So this is how you add images. I hope we're getting something from it. Then you see this edge. See this edge here? It's looking one kind. Let me show you something you can use. Now let's try out other this thing. Where's blur? Eraser. Yes, it's if it's Photoshop, use called eraser too. It should be here. Okay. My eraser too. So I'm using my eraser. This is the size. Look at how it works. So you see, this is the size, and this is the thickness. So now I can just undo, increase the size to make it better. So I can just work on it like this. So if you're using your system, it will be very, very palatable. Like you will enjoy it very well. Because can you imagine? So like I told you initially, without system, you try in designing, but you might not be very, 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 very cool like that. So you can see it's looking a little bit better than just having sharp edges. So now I can just drop it here. So I can just drop it here. I can reduce it. So I'm just doing something quick. Don't mind me. I'll do something quick. So you also do yours, and then I'll show you what I've done. I'll give you one of my designs, and you guys are going to duplicate it and then send it to me. I hope you enjoyed today's section, and then I'll also drop another video for those using System 2. That's laptop. I'll drop another video to explain few Photoshop tools for you in just 2 minutes. Thank you, and God bless you. See you another day. You can drop your questions. On the WhatsApp group or on my DM, and then send your works to the ones you've done. I will be ready to answer them. Thank you.